Before I start this video, I would like to announce a spoiler alert. If you've not completely seen the movie, you should definitely turn away now, or forever be spoiled. Anyways, you have been warned, now let's get on with it. Welcome back guys, it's Arcus here again, and we're doing another movie review. And this time we're taking a look at Sword Art Online Ordinal Scale. And this movie came out in 2017, so it's really fresh, it's really new. And this is based on an anime, Sword Art Online, which has 2 seasons at the moment. I mean, I know they're in the plans of making a 3rd season, but there's 2 seasons so forth. So it's a series, an anime, if you didn't know this already. So the entire concept of this movie is it's building forward after the 2 series that happened. So it actually takes place in a chronological order. So it takes place after the 2nd season. So therefore the main concept of this movie is that they have dissed the whole concept of VR gaming, which is in both the 1st and the 2nd series. So instead they're using this newly developed technology called augmented reality, which is basically that, you know, you put this little thing on your ear and it shows you're still in the real world, so you're not connected with your entire brain. It's just some functions so that you were able to see things that, you know, animated things and characters and all this sort of things that you can't see if you're not activated. So the system is called the Augma, and as Kirito, which is the main character in the movie and in the show as well, he discovers that there's some sort of conspiracy with the game Ordinal Scale, which is what they're playing in this augmented reality concept. So the game is called Ordinal Scale, which is my movie's called this as well. So the entire concept is Kirito, he's not sold on this concept, because all of his friends are moving on from Sword Art Online to this new game called Ordinal Scale. But he doesn't like it, because he still really enjoys the world of Sword Art Online and being able to go full in with the nerve gear and so forth. And I mean, he still has some of his friends and true friends that he got in Sword Art Online that are still with him and playing it as well, but they're starting to play this new game Ordinal Scale as well. So he gets in a bit tipped off, so he starts playing this game, and all of a sudden they have these random events of old Sword Art Online bosses appearing in this new game Ordinal Scale. So he gets a little bit suspicious about it at first, and he just gets really pissed off as well, because now, since this is in the present day, you actually have your own physical conditions to account for. So therefore he can't move as fast as he could inside Sword Art Online, and he has to consider other factors such as gravity and so forth. So this gets him very frustrated in the beginning, but as you know with all movies, towards the end he really gets it all together. And as I said before, some of the characters in the movie, it's Kirito, and you also have Asuna, which is, you know, the sort of the romance couple that is going on throughout the show, the series, and as well it continues in this movie. So there's sort of this couple, you would call it. And then you also have Kirito's sister, and you also have a couple of his friends that he met inside Sword Art Online, such as Klein and a lot of other characters as well. So the ending of the movie I really did enjoy, because they figured out they get trapped inside this arena sort of, and all these old SAO bosses are appearing. And if you didn't know, SAO is just short for Sword Art Online. So there's and all the other players, they think this is just a timed event, but it's actually not, because the entire concept behind the main villain in the plot is that his daughter was killed off in SAO. So therefore he's trying to take out the players' memories that were playing inside SAO, and he's trying to virtually create his own daughter within an AI and trying to get her memory back. So this is why he's doing all this. And then Kirito figures out that the only way to stop him is by going in to SAO and beating the level 100 floor boss, which is called the Black Swordman. And Kirito and the others, they have never been to the floor 100, because if I recall correctly, I think the first season ends with them on like the 50th floor or so. So he has no idea what's above that. So therefore, he decides that he needs to go into the 100th floor and defeat the floor boss. But when he gets there, this boss, it's truly amazingly done. I mean, it's so powerful, he has no idea of what to do really. So therefore he's fighting it for some time, and then all of a sudden all his friends start appearing and trying to help him out. And it's a really fun concept to seeing all of these characters, because throughout the series they're playing a lot of different VR games. Because in the beginning of the first season you have Sword Art Online, and then you also have this other game called, oh, I don't recall what it's called, but they're basically fairies. And then in the second season it's called Gun Gale Online, which is sort of a shooter game instead. So they have all of the characters that he have met throughout the entirety of these games come together to help him. So it's really fun concept seeing him and some other SAO players with their old gear and so forth. But then you also have some players that are choosing to fight with their fairy-like appearances, with their moves like that, and you also have people fighting with guns and snipers and so forth on Gun Gale. So it really makes for a really awesome scene to see, and trying to see them defeat the Black Swordsman. So that was a really good ending towards the movie. I definitely enjoyed it. It was a really good movie, and it's 2 hours long, but the 2 hours, they just flew by. I mean, it could have been 40 minutes, because it felt like the time was moving so fast, because you got really invested in the movie. So if you enjoy anime movies, if you've seen the concept of the first series and you want to see a movie, definitely go see this one. I would rate it at a 7 out of 10. So that's you have it. As always, if you've got any questions, thoughts, or anything you want me to review next, just leave a comment down below and I'll see what I can do. Until next time, bye!